most of us joining in. So let us know where you are from. Just this is a meet and greet moment, at least for the next 5-10 minutes. We're just going to be meeting and greeting. So let us know where you're signing in from. I'm based in Tanzania, so I'm signing in from Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, and it's 16 hours. So let us know where you're checking in from, your name. That would be great, and I'll just be reading out as you join in. Thank you for your great comments on the chat. Okay, so let us know where you're checking in from. Let's hear from you. If you're able to put your video on, that will be great. Let's be active in the chat. Great. Awesome. Halima from Tanzania. Great. Okay, so I'm also going to be using that time to just ask you some questions just to break the ice. Okay, just to break the ice. We have Jules from Uganda, Josephine from Kenya. That's great. That is the great thing to hear. Okay. So I have some ice-breaking cards with me. I hope you can see them. So I'm just going to be randomly picking and asking you questions. So just as you join in and hear me, just respond, okay? Okay, so the first question says, if you could choose your age forever, what age would you choose and why? Okay, I'm seeing more names. Kira from the US, Tadei from Tanzania, Nelson from Tanzania, Angel from Tanzania, Susan. So I'm asking, if you heard my question, just type on the chat. If you could choose your age forever, what age would you choose and why? And why? If you could choose an age that you want to keep on that age forever, what age would you choose and why? And anyone who wants to speak up, please, we can use this time to just hear you. So you can just maybe raise your hand or just use the chat. Well, I am keeping on reading the names. We have Laura from Kenya. Welcome, Elisa from Rwanda. Welcome, everybody. Okay, I'm seeing a hand. Halima, would you like to answer that?
Yeah, I would. Actually, with me, I will choose my 20s because from there you have a lot of time to make all the mistakes that you can and, fix them and again.
All right, thank you, Halima. Okay, next question on my cards here. It says, what would the title of your autobiography be? If you were to write an autobiography, what would be the title? What would be the title of your autobiography? Oh, somebody said 18. They would want to be 18 forever. Okay, a little close to Halima's 20s, yeah? Oh, somebody else says 19 years. I discovered a lot about myself. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone who is sharing. Okay, so what would be the title of your autobiography? Let me see some hands here. Corvey, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Would you like to answer that question? What would be the title of your autobiography? If you were to write one, or if maybe you have written one already. Oh, somebody said they would want to be age 5 because I would get a chance to leave my wife for a living. Angel, I wish I could call you on board. Maybe we'll discuss that for later. Okay. Anyone to answer this question? What would be the title of your autobiography? We can use the chat. I'm seeing a hand. Nelson, would you like to come on board and speak up?
Yes, I would like to.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what would be the...
I would like the title of my autobiography to be an economist who burnt his smartphone. Yeah.
Would you like to tell us a bit why?
I would like to name it that way because in January of this year, I banned my
Yes.
smartphone because it was a device that made me to spend a lot of time on the internet without focusing on those crucial matters in my life.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's all.
Thank you for sharing that. All right. Sometimes it's good to hear the story behind, just a little bit. Okay, so Josephine says my autobiography title would be One Who Lived for Others. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Josephine, for sharing. All right, so I am going to hand over, just let's keep talking, introducing each other. We're just going to move a bit further into networking while we are already started and some people are still joining in, but we want to maximize because this program, I mentioned this on those who attended during the info sessions that we want it to be different in a way that we're not just here to kind of provide you with set of materials and things like that, but rather for you to engage, to get to know one another as an added advantage to being a part of this program. So next part is on networking. We're going to have you, let me introduce a person who is going to talk a bit about it, and then we will just quickly break into rooms and just make the best use of that time, and then we'll come back and continue. Jacqueline, handing over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Felicia. Thank you everyone who has attended the session. Hi everyone. My name is Jacqueline Zinangoma and I am the project coordinator. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, that's good. I hope your evening is well. For those who are in the afternoon or in the morning, you might say here it's already evening. So quickly to the networking session. As Felicia has said, we are going to divide you into different groups where you're going to meet your fellow participants. So what you want you to do in your groups, you are going to introduce yourselves, make sure you know of your fellow participants' name, the country they are from, their career dream, why are they interested in joining this program, what pushed them to this program, but also what do they want to do? Am I well understood? Can I please get some response?
Your audio is a bit scratchy.
Oh, you can't hear me well.
Yes, a bit.
Can you go again, Jacqueline?
Okay, as I said, we are going to distribute you into different groups on the Zoom where you're going to meet your fellow participants. And what you're supposed to do is to communicate and have an engagement with your fellow participants. You must know their name, what they do, the country they are from, their career dream, why do they join the program, but also what do they want to gain from the program. Did you hear well?
Yes, Jackie, we heard you.
Okay,
So
that's great.
Thank
yes,
you.
Jackie, that was loud and clear.
That's good. So we are going to break you into different groups and it's gonna take like 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, we'll be back to the original group.
So let me just add while our colleague is working on breaking out into groups, let's just take advantage of this time to, get to know about each other, but also open our minds to the expectations that we aim to get from this program, and be open to share that. So I hope in the groups we can have more space and that room to speak up and just ask the questions. I believe everyone is back now. Just let us know in the chat that you're back by saying yes or something, just to know that you're all back. Handing over to you, Jackie. Oh,
Okay,
great.
thank you. Thank you very much, Felicia. And Wow, I see people are back today, Cyrus. That is so good. So we want to know what you have learned about your fellow participants. If anybody is ready to share what he or she has learned. Anyone?
Hi, I'd like to share.
A hand from Melanie.
Hi, Jacqueline. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We
Okay,
can.
great. Hi,
Welcome.
Felicia. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. So I'm Melanie, and I'm coming from the UK. And so today I've had Nelson in my room, which was great to meet him and speak with him today. So what I learned from Nelson, Nelson's from Tanzania as well. So the reasons why he wanted to join the program was that he wanted to gain skills for the job market, and so that he could show up for those jobs and those vacancies with a more positive and engaging personality, so that he can work towards getting the job that he wants, so that he has what the job is looking for. And what he wants to gain from the program is all about improving his employability skills, so that he can be that right fit for the jobs that he's applying for.
Thank you,
Wow,
Melanie.
that is so great.
Okay, great. Did I get that right, Nelson? Just checking in with you.
I believe you did. I wonder where he is, but I'm sure he can hear you.
Yeah, he's there. He hasn't got. He's muted at the moment. He hasn't unmuted himself.
Okay. So let me just read a comment quickly while just Jacqueline can call the next person to speak and share who they met. Let me read from Tadeim Kanzabi. I met Whoopi, not Goldberg, from Kenya, a recent graduate in computer science, looking to capitalize on this program so she can secure a job in data science. Interesting. Thank you so much, Tadei. Okay. Anyone who would like to speak up? Jackie, have you seen anyone?
Not really.
Oh, there's a hand.
Okay, there is Corby. Corby, you're welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
How are
Corby.
you?
First, I want to say I'm so much excited to be part of this great program. Can you get me?
Yes, Corby, we can hear you very well. Just keep talking.
I'm very much excited to be part of this great program, because this program gives all the opportunity to shift to our career path and have a better employment. And from our group, I met Tambai, who shared her experience that she is working in the hospital now, and she did accounting, and she would love to shift her career from the hospital to any financial institution.
Okay.
That's
Thank
nice.
you. Where are you from, Corby, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm from Liberia.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone
You're
else?
welcome.
Anybody else who wants to share?
Let me read someone from the chat. Annette says, okay, sorry, Omari, I see you did not have anyone in the room. I also peeked into one of the rooms and there was only one person. So apologies about that. We hope you will have more of these sessions as we go on in the next session. So don't worry about it. You're all going to. We're all going to have more of interactions. Sorry about that. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing myself. Okay, so the next one is Alex. Let me just quickly read from Alex. Annette. I met Alex. He's a Tanzanian journalist. He's working right, but he seeks for another opportunity so he can join. So as to improve his skills on job hunting. Okay, so I believe this is someone who is looking to shift jobs. And Josephine met Halima, recent graduate, volunteering at an organization in Tanzania. She's in the program to get more exposure and links in networking, very well. Okay, she taught about Udemy. She taught me about Udemy and the good free courses that can help one in capacity building. Thank you so much. Let me just read the last one from Evelyn. I met Daddy Mweti from Tanzania, and he says he's looking forward to learning new internet skills and be a successful training and workshop expert. Okay, Evelyn met two people. So she also met Faith from Malawi. She's having a hot, quiet afternoon, and she would like to enhance her technological skills and progress in learning languages. Great. Okay. So thank you. Please, let us all share this, our networks. Whom did we meet? What did we get from them? What did we share? And then we are going now to move into the next part of our session tonight. I hope this was really interesting. So we're going to move into the next part of our session, whereby I'm going to just give a bit of an intro. Sorry about my audio. I don't know why I'm having some background. Hello. Okay, I hope everybody can hear me. Apologies about that. I don't know I could hear background noise of my own voice. Okay. I hope I'm still audible.
Yeah, we are getting, you are audible, we are getting you.
Okay. I might just have to use this. Thank you, everyone. And sorry about that. So we are going into the next part of our session, where we are going to be sharing a bit about just introducing the collaborative partners into this project. So this program would not be possible. You can have an idea, and most of you are young people, as I'm seeing. You can have an idea, you want to do this initiative, but then you don't have, the right resources in place or the right people to work with and things like that. So this has been made possible by, many hands that have put together, including yours, guys. If we had this amazing program and you're not here, it would not be a success. So, but I'm just going to have, the three collaborative partners who have managed to make this program a success to its delivery. And I'm just going to have a bit of an introduction. So the first one is Mimi Nani organization. I'm just going to have like few minutes to talk about it. And then I will introduce Kira Mendes, the director of the Yakoka Institute at Lehigh University in the USA, who will also talk next after me. So we are the implementers to the program. And then the third collaborative partner is the US, the US government under the US State Department. So those are the funders. It's a reciprocal exchange component, and I'll have on behalf of the office of the US, we'll have the US Embassy office, the US Embassy in Tanzania, representing, and also will give a bit of a briefing about the opportunities there and a bit about this. So let me just quickly tell you a bit about Mimi ni Nani. As many of you might have come across it, but you probably have no whole idea. So I've just tried to put everything in one slide. I hope you can all see the slide, is it? Okay, can I hear you say yes or something? Oh, great.
Yes.
Thank you, Melanie.
Yes, we can see.
Thank you. Yes, there we're together now. Okay, so everything is, I've just tried to put this so that I can have so a bit of time taking you through this. So I'm representing Mimi ni Nani here. So the Mimi ni Nani is Swahili for who am I? So it's a Pan-African dream and a vision. So we look to how best.
I want to ask a question.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I think we if you can just mute for a few, I'm not going to spend more than 5 minutes on this, and then we can maybe have interactions after, please. Okay. All right. So about Mimi Nani. So this is as I said, its vision is all about, unveiling the potential of African individuals. And when I say the potential, we believe that, African individuals as themselves, they're a resource on their own before they get to the resources outside of them. So we look at how we can empower and equip our generation to be more of change makers, problem solvers, and opportunity creators. So I just want to leave you with a question today. How do you see yourself as a person who, not as a victim of circumstances, but rather a person who is blessed with things inside of you? And how now do you go through that journey of unveiling all that is in you and around you to make the best out of your situation? So that's basically what we're working to achieve. And so we work in the education sector, I would say, like massively. And these are our, what we do is we develop set of programs that will kind of take our people or our target groups or beneficiaries who are all these ones. So they're students, they could be preteens, at least from 10 years old, and then those who are in high school, those in universities. So we have programs targeting them. And then we have the support system, because we know these young people spend a lot of time in school, but also at home. So we're looking at how we can also have programs that collaborate to engage educators and parents. And then after their education, basically, they're also looking into the world of career or of entrepreneurship. So we also have programs that kind of help them to transit like smoothly. So like one of the programs is this one, which targets now the job seekers after school. How do you equip yourself and prepare yourself for the market out there? And then we have programs where we work with the working professionals and those who want to get into business. So basically, in as much as we provide skill sets, we also work to provide a support system, because you might have the skills, but you need to be supported. But also you might have the skills, but you don't have the exposure, the experience. So the links to networks and opportunities. So we work as a bridge to kind of help you go through all that kind of, journey. And our focus areas are mainly in the 4 areas. So we do programs around personal development and mindset, around professional development and career, as well as leadership and entrepreneurship. So that's in a nutshell. And you can find a lot of opportunities by checking us out in our platforms. And we have training programs. We have links with different organizations who are always providing opportunities and looking, out to work with young people. So we work and act as a bridge to kind of make sure that you are in the right place or position to kind of just get access to these opportunities. So I hope this will not be the last time to engage, but you get to know more and more and benefit from all of the programs that we are doing. So that's in a nutshell, and I'll stop here. So if you have questions, let's have as many as possible on the chat, and also we can reserve. We're going to have a session for Q&A, just for questions, okay? And then we can all jump in and answer them. So let me call upon Kira Mendes from the Iyakoka Institute, who is someone very dear and someone I look up to. So she is the one, she's the director of Iyakoka Institute. She's going to talk more about it. But I got the honor to collaborate with her to have this program happen. So Kira, I hand over to you. Welcome.
Welcome, Felicia. Welcome all the participants here. It's great to hear about some of your experiences and see your voices in the chat. So I am talking to you today from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania in the US, where Lehigh University is located. And Lehigh is I guess it would be a medium-sized university in the US, about 5,000 or so undergraduate and about 2,000 graduate students in 5 colleges: engineering, business, College of Health, College of Education and the College of Arts and Sciences. The Iacocca Institute, it works across all of the colleges at Lehigh to provide experiences for global leadership programs. And we have programs for high school students in global entrepreneurship. We also have programs for university students and young professionals through our Global Village and other programs. And we're a 4-time host of the Mandela Washington Fellowship. And this is how we met Felicia in 2019 as part of that program. And we are happy to have alumni fellows of that program across more than 30 countries on the continent. And it has been a wonderful experience for us to develop deeper relationships across all of the countries in Africa. So that is our connection to Felicia. During her time with us, we came to know about her organization, Nani, and we were impressed with its ability to reach out and connect to people and offer leadership and other useful career experiences for them. And so we decided to put some of our time and effort in helping her to create this program. We are here as a resource to Felicia and her team to help provide some connections, to deliver a couple of sessions during the program, and to generally be available and supportive to the participants in the program in this format. So I am delighted to meet you all, and I will be here for a time in this session, and also I am in your WhatsApp chat as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kira, for a wonderful introduction. Okay, so next on my agenda is now I'm going to introduce Chad Morris from the U.S. Embassy Office to share a little bit about the work that also works so hard to support our initiatives as well. So this would not be possible if not for the funding that we got as well. So Chad, handing over to you.
Thanks, Felicia. And thanks to you and Kira for inviting me to this today. And I'm really happy to be here. First off, my name is Chad Morris. I'm the Cultural Affairs Officer for U.S. Embassy Dar es Salaam here in Tanzania. And so I oversee all of the various exchange programs that we manage, such as the Young African Leaders Initiative, of which Felicia is an alum from the Mandela Washington Fellowship. That program is one of the things that we've been running since 2014, and offers a variety of professional development experiences for young African leaders in the US. But one of the components of that, and that's what has brought all of you here today, is what we call reciprocal exchanges. So not only do we enable African leaders from all over sub-Saharan Africa to go to the US and participate in the Mandela Washington Fellows program, but then we also allow them, when they come back, to develop exchange programs that involve bringing expertise from the United States to their home countries. So this program today is an example of that. So if for those of you who are interested in the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program, you can certainly go to the State Department website, and you can look up information about YALI and about the Mandela Washington Fellows to apply. Unfortunately, it's closed for this year, but it runs every year. So just keep an eye on that. And I would encourage everyone to apply. Lastly, I want to commend all of you for being here today, because to participate in something like this means that you're interested in, you want to take control of your lives and to improve yourselves, but also your communities. And I was really struck by the comments that everybody had about what their autobiography would be, because so many people had titles that implied that they were interested in working for others and to make their lives mean something to their community at large. And I think that's it's a great thing, and I applaud you for taking part in today's program. So I'm excited to hear what all of you have to say, and thanks again for having me.
Thank you so much, Chad, for a very wonderful introduction as well. So I hope some of the participants probably who might not have heard of these opportunities will be excited and more than ready to take up on them. And I must say that being a beneficiary of those opportunities, I would say there is more. So you might say it's closed for now for the Mandela Washington program, but there's so many other programs that are that are launched and funding opportunities as well to young people. So please just check out on the website, visit. It could be your home country or something, but there are a lot of opportunities. It could be training, it could be for entrepreneurship initiatives and things like that, or even scholarships for your education, like your master's or degree or your undergrad. So there's those opportunities that are readily, they're free, they're sponsored, guys. So please make the most of this. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so let's put our comments, our questions for now in the chat section, and then we will go on the next thing on our agenda. And today, guys, today is just a warm welcoming. It's just a launching. So please, you don't have to be so stressed up. We just want to have a feel of your presence and you of our presence. So that's why we are having all these different interactions. So let's be free to interact, and that's all about it. So it's all about familiarizing with the agenda. Some of you might have gone through the registration but have not gone through the information kit. Maybe you want to have a peek of our facilitators who are hosting this program. So just getting to know one another, that's the purpose of this session. So just to remind those who might have come in late and perhaps they have no idea what this is about. So that's it. And now I will carry on. I'll carry on with the part where okay, I'm just checking out on the chat if there are any questions. All right, so next thing is I just want to take you through a quick tour of our program. So the program starts on Tuesday. The training program starts on Tuesday. And let me just open up. You have this document though, so I'll just be talking briefly about it. Okay, there's a link that takes you here when you're signing up for the program, and good enough during the info sessions. Lots of you had already gone through it, and maybe I can use this opportunity to just ask you, if you have gone through this information kit, just type yes in the comment section. I'll be just happy to have an overview of that. If you managed to go through the information kit, just say yes. And if no, it's okay to also say no, but yeah, just take time to go through it. Okay, so, oh, wonderful, great. Okay, so my work here is going to be easy because most of you have already gone through the information kit. Wonderful. So let me just elaborate on how we are going to roll out. Okay, so it looks like a lot, but it's really not going to be a lot because this is a virtual, it's an online setup. So we want it to be, we want you to breathe through learning. Okay, we want you to breathe through learning because we believe that you might have also a lot of other things to do, but also you also need to take time to process through the things that you're learning. So the program is broken into a number of 10 sessions. Okay, 10 sessions. I'm a teacher, by the way, by profession. I teach at a university lecturing. My background is in economics. So I might be giving you things to say, like I might say this with me. You don't have to unmute and say it. When I say 10 sessions, if I say 10 sessions, just bear with me, guys. So I tend to have that sometimes, just to have you engaging with me. Okay, so the 10 sessions are broken into today is the intro session, which now gives you an overview. And then the second week is now where things get serious. So we have 3 types of sessions. If you can say 3 with me. So I don't have to hear you, but just, to know that you're with me. So 3 types of sessions. So one type of session is called professional sessions. So this is where we bring this knowledgeable facilitators, people who have been in the industry, helping or supporting with individuals in the area of career coaching, professional development, who will be now working with you, providing you insights, information on the important things on how you can position yourself for the marketplace, for the job marketplace. Okay, so we'll have 3 sessions, professional sessions throughout the program. So every Tuesday, we'll be meeting for that session. It will be about 2 hours and it will be very engaging, but mostly it's like a coach to a coachee. So you get insights, you get the knowledge, and then you kind of process that. Okay, so every Tuesday, week 2, 3, and 4. All right, and these are into 3 phases. So most of the first phase is what you need to know before you start applying for a job, or before you change that job that you want to go to. A lot of times we only think about that job opportunity. You hear about the announcement or you hear about the post and you want to go to it, but there's a lot that you need to work on, before you get into that position. So this focuses on you, working on you first. Okay, you need to know your value, your worth before you apply for that job, because job application, job interview is all about negotiation. What are you bringing to the table in exchange for that opportunity? So you're not going to beg, but rather you're going to trade. So trading, it's an exchange. You're getting a job in exchange for the skills, whatever that you're offering. So you need to go through yourself, understanding yourself. What is your career, path and things like that. So that's basically the first part of the program is. And then the second part is the nitty-gritty, is the practical stuff. Where's your cover letter? Is it important to write a cover letter? Do you need to have a new one for each one? How do you go through writing your CV? How do you, handle the interview, the whole interview process and things like that? Some of you might have, the stage fright. You're good, you're well prepared, but whenever you get into an interview, you stumble, you fumble, and you don't know how that's going to end. So all these things, you're going to meet with people who are experienced, but even your peers as well. So, and then the last part is where now you might have the job, but how do you grow through that job? Okay, so a lot of people might get a job, but they don't grow through the job. So how do you set your career goals, career perspectives, your networks? Some of you have said you're looking to have your networking skills in shape. So this is where we get into the nitty-gritties of that. Okay, so we want you to be well positioned, not just to get that job, but also to grow through that job over time. So that's mainly the breakdown of that. And then the other part, I said there are 3 parts, is it, to the program? The first one was professional session. We have a trainer, a coach, giving you stuff, like heavy stuff, good stuff. Second part is the peer session. So peer session is you guys, you with each other. Okay, so I know we had a one chat in the WhatsApp. You guys opened up a lot about your issues that you're dealing, the hustle and everything around job searching. So here's an opportunity to now go through those and share. Okay, but while applying from the things you got from your professional session. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's very well organized. There are guiding questions to help you go through it. So it won't be boring. It won't be dull. So these are the peer sessions. They're like follow-up sessions, and you will have a job to apply to, like you'll have a position that all of you will be asked to prepare for that job, for that job opportunity. So please stay tuned for that. It's going to be practical. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, at least with your own hands, not just talking about it. You're going to use your own hands and minds to kind of get through with all this practically. And then the last part of the session, so we said the 3 parts: professional session is one, peer session is another one, and then mentorship and workshop session is the 3rd part. So this one brings in These are only 2 of them, and they're very intensive, but also very practical. So this is like an informal setting where you will have your trainers and facilitators and mentors on one side, and on the other side is you guys. So it's kind of an interaction where, you know, you go through the issues, you know, you can have mock interviews, you can have the do's and don'ts of the things that are probably, you know, you hear from the employers, you hear from the recruiters, what are the frustrating things, how to do it better, and you can kind of pause those things and have a learning engagement. So these are, we have invested more time into this. There will not be a rushing moment for you guys, so that we can have a more grounded learning into that, but also very practical and informal way of learning. So that's in a nutshell. I hope now you understand what you've put yourself in for. But this is how we have packaged it, and they're kind of spread. So for instance, the only ones that are fixed are the professional session and mentorships and workshop sessions. The peer sessions will allow for flexibility. So you'll be put in groups, and then you will choose your own meeting time, but you have to adhere to that. Okay, so if it's like 5 of you in one group, then you have to choose when between, let's say, Wednesday to Friday, are you going to have your 90 minutes meetup, whether in Google Hangout or in Zoom, and have to go through these discussions. And then you'll be assigned a mentor or a facilitator to kind of guide you through, but it will be something that you own as a discussion. I hope that elaborates, and I'm not very quickly to go through it. So if I am, please bear with me. Please bear with me. Okay, so that's it. Let me pause a bit and see if there are any comments, questions, or if you guys are following, just give me a signal in the chat. Please give me a signal in the chat that you're following. Okay, thank you, Melanie. Okay, I hope, oh, thank you. You're all with me. All right, good. Thank you. So that's a bit about the program. And if there are any questions, I think I will not go through other parts, but if there are any questions, specific questions, I will touch on them as we get to the Q&A or later, but please post them here. Okay. It's a lot, but you're here for everything. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so let me see what we have next. So the next part is expectations, and just this is a little break for me too. You guys are going to come on the spotlight now. It's your turn. I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to stop sharing this. So I was talking to, by the way, Melanie is one of our facilitators, and thank you so much, Melanie, for coming on board. That's the importance of networking, everyone. So Melanie does this employability coaching and so much. You get to know her later, but one of the things she told me when you're talking about this program is that she wishes she met herself when she was younger. And gave herself these insights. Yeah, she wished she got this opportunity to be trained. I think you guys understand what I am trying to say, and that's the same way for Mimi Nani. We are working. It's like what we are working. We're paying forward. Yeah, we're paying forward what we've been privileged to receive, but still, you know, we wish when we were younger, we were also able to kind of get this insights and knowledge and being prepared for, because you will go to school and get the basic education, but these skills that really help you to be competitive, to access those opportunities out there and stand out, will not really be directly provided. And I don't know how many of you grew up with like career mentorship, career coaching programs, career fair, all these things that really expose you to kind of jobs. So you might find that you really, really have no access to them. And then when you're done with your university, you're expected to have that hot CV that will nail you that job. I can promise you that can be really, really hard to achieve because no one really prepared you. So this might be a lot, but I hope it's not late and that you can maximize on it. Yeah. And what's even amazing is that it's free. You know, we need your investment of time, but you know, that's one of the rare things you might meet in life. So I'll just like to encourage everybody, and people have just given into so much of their time and resources just to make it happen. So please, you know, I hope you can really find in your time and schedule to kind of commit to this. All right, so let's hear from you guys. What are your expectations? And this is now where I take a break and have you guys share on the chat, but also put on your video. So few things you want to hear, like when you came across this program, what came into your mind? What are you looking to achieve? What are you looking to give as well, right? So please share what you're looking to achieve as in gaining, but also what you're looking to give, okay? So let's build a community of givers as well. So you know, a lot of people can benefit from your experience and your lessons as well as your mistakes, right? So let me open up the platform, and if you want to speak, please raise up your hand. We'll see your hand. I will call you up, but also let's use the chat. I will be happy to read out. But the more you share will be nice, and then we'll be able to capture those and give feedback to our facilitators who are ready to give you the best so that they can kind of incorporate all that and that you can end up having a great experience. So please, I would like to see more hands, more hands. All right, so let me call it, I thought I saw a hand, was it Josephine? So let's, okay, Corvi, let me call you on board, Corvi, and then others as well, please. Just briefly, okay? What you're hoping, how do you get across this? What are you hoping to achieve? What are you hoping to gain and give? Something like that. Yes, Corvi?
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity again.
Welcome.
You getting me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Actually, I came across this program from one of the alumni from the Yali Mandela Washington Fellowship, BNPW. Yeah, he sent me the link, and then I went through my registration process, and then I was accepted. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to learning new things, new skills, how to write cover letter for jobs, how to convince employers to give me a job. And through those education, I will also love to share with people globally around the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And my greetings to Bayan.
Okay,
Thank you for, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let me call upon Cyrus. Cyrus, can you please unmute and please unmute your mic, Cyrus. Okay. I think you're still Cyrus. I think you're speaking, but you're still on mute. So please, if you can.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you now. Yeah, I'm Sarah S. Nango from Liberia, a graduate from the University of Liberia, having a BSc in General Agriculture, specialized in flavor. Thank you so much for this program. I was able to get through on this program through internet, through Instagram.
Okay, I think Or probably it's just me, but I think we've lost Cyrus there. Okay, let me read the comments. Hopefully he will come through. Okay, thank you for all of you who are, wow, okay.
Some mostly
Thank
are
you.
often start on networking. And social networking is a networking that Cyrus, if I want to be successful in life, what should I do? I need to go outside there to get somebody who will be attached to, and I will able to get the information to be successful in life. That is what he did as our coordinator of this program. You go outside there, you search for the rightful people, and now today your dream will be fulfilled. And you are getting other students to enroll on this program. So I'm very happy. I know that this program will help me a lot, that will able to get of the rightful job or able to be an international expert in agriculture to very, very country. So thank you so much for this program. Let God continue to bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Cyrus. We lost you a bit there, but yeah, you came in full, so thank you. All right. So let me, if there is any hand, please just come on and speak up. I'll be happy to call you out. Let's all share something. You can't just be here, you just joined us. There must be something you're looking, even if it's might not sound much to others, but to you it's something. Let's hear that out. Please share. So let me call on Maureen. Maureen.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to turn on my video, but I came across this on Instagram, and I was really excited about it. The moment I saw it, I went straight up to the link, and I'm looking forward to learning from each and everyone on this platform. The mere fact that it's a little wide, it's beyond my country. I'm in Uganda, so I'm thinking there's so many people from different countries. What different skills do they have to share? What different opportunities do they have? What different ideas do they have that I am not aware of, or that I do not know exist? So I'm really, really looking forward to interacting with each and everyone on this platform, hoping that you can learn from me and I can do the same. I can learn from you as well. I'm very grateful to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maureen. All right, let me call Josephine.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I also
Welcome.
got the, thank you. I saw the ad on Instagram. Actually was shocked it was free. Actually so glad to be here. What I'm looking to gain from this program is a chance to practice the skills. Like for me, being 3 years into the job market, I've learned a lot. I've gotten jobs using my CV, my little experience, my little volunteering, but what I've been doing has not been fulfilling for me. So I'm here to change. Like I'm a professional looking to change what I'm doing currently, the practice I've been practicing, to something else. So I'm looking to get a chance that can help me get an opportunity to practice my skills. Now being like a newcomer inside at the job market, something different I'm trying to get into. Like there are not many opportunities. So for me, what I expect from this program is to get like something, like an opportunity to practice my skills so that I can actually finally start my career, kickstart what might change from the previous practice of actually teaching, like the active teaching, to like teaching and even maybe something else, the humanitarian work, not only teaching, but teaching like not just in class, but uplifting lives as I'm doing that. Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you so much. And I'm already seeing you exploring options and, thriving through this. I believe you will achieve that. So yeah, stay put. All right. Thank you. Let me call upon Faith. Faith, that second name, you might just have to tell us what it is. Faith, Can you unmute and speak up, please? Faith, maybe just, oh,
Hello.
thank you. Hi, please tell us how you pronounce your second name.
So this time I misspelled it. It's supposed to have a K before the H. It's Faith Kankulungu.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so I came across the ad for this, I think, in one of my WhatsApp groups. And currently, well, I've resigned. I was a teacher, but now I've resigned. I want to break out into another aspect. It can still be in education, but not confined to a classroom. So what I've been doing is like applying for jobs in organizations that work in that area that have education departments, because my desire is to improve the literacy levels in children in Malawi. So doing that with, confined in only my classroom makes me feel like I don't have a wide enough reach. So I want to reach more children at the same time, make a living for myself that, doesn't leave me looking for other jobs, if you know what I mean. So that's my desire. But now the problem is most of them are NGOs. And when you look at their job requirements and experience, I'm not gonna lie, it's ridiculous sometimes. It's so ridiculous. And they often want someone who already knows the NGO system. So I want to find out, how do I break into, that job market when I don't have NGO experience, but I know that I have, the skills required in that field, especially in the field of education, which is what I'm looking for. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Faith. And I commend you for the work you're doing, the good work you're doing. And yeah, I also trust and hope that through this program, you will find yourself again and kind of, get what you're looking for. So I wish you the best. Thank you so much for sharing with us your background. Okay, so I am seeing a lot of you. Okay, let me call Nelson, and thank you for everyone. Let me just say this, Nelson, as you're coming on board, thank you for everyone who has been cooperative enough to share your expectations. I'm just enjoying to see as I'm scrolling through. I'll just come and read a few. Nelson, please come on board.
All right, thank you. For me, I want to share how I met an ad for this program. The one who introduced this program to me was my brother. And 2 weeks before, had sent me fumbling on how to draft a cover letter. It was a very difficult task for me to draft a cover letter. So I think that's the reason he went and discovered this program, and he shared that link to me. And when I went through the info kit, I was like, wow, yeah, this is a very divine encounter. And I decided to join this program instantly. And so what are my expectations from this program? First, in this program, I will share my experiences, how I went through this phase of unemployment, and also I'm expecting to develop my employability skills. And lastly, I want to develop the capability I want to be able to recognize my capabilities so that I can use my potential or those capabilities to achieve my dreams. I just met Melanie Warrod in that session of 10 minutes, and she shared something very crucial to me, and I noted it. She said that we need to achieve our own dreams, not just those dreams of our parents. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nelson. And yeah, I think I've noted you've been very engaging, I think even during the info session. So keep up the spirit and inspire everybody else, and, to stay alive and awake and engaging. And not just you, of course. Now, some of you might say, hey, you have not seen us. Huh? I don't mean to exclude, but yeah, just keep it up and hope that you will be able to achieve your goals for this program. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so wow, so a lot of you have shared Tabang. I hope I'm mentioning that correctly. Let me just, I have very few minutes left on my end, but I'm just for this slot. But it's been so wonderful just hearing you and knowing that we are able to come to be of an intervention to, you know, what you're looking for. And we hope that by the end of this journey, we'll be able to sit down and see that we have, we have achieved our goals together. So let me just read a few. Thaban says, I'm expecting to learn a lot about myself and how to brand myself. Spot on. I came across the ad on Instagram and it immediately spoke to me. Oh, we're glad to hear that. Juliet, looking forward to having my skill sets in order, identifying a career path, growing professionally, network with this wonderful community and share with everyone around me my experience and what I know. Thank you so much. Amina, I'm really looking forward to make a new connection and become an effective communicator. Good. I'm so excited to be part of the program. Amina, okay, thank you so much. Let me just, okay, read Gapinsi, Laura, I look forward to mentorship as well as to know how best to put myself out in the job market, not forgetting to be able to grow in any given job environment. Wonderful. Corvey, I'm wholeheartedly happy to be a part of this program and more, especially with the Mimi Nani family. Thank you so much. Ruth Brenda from Dar es Salaam, and I came across this program through Instagram and I made sure to apply as soon as possible. And I'm willing to give my commitment, time, and experience to this program and people globally. Wonderful. I hope to learn new skills and gain networking skills and other goodies you guys have made available for us. Definitely, definitely. Just stay tuned. Okay, so it's a lot to mention and read, but I know everyone, as I was reading, was also scrolling through the chats and just, you know, enjoying this wonderful insights. I can promise you we're going to keep all of this into record and make sure that we are working towards achieving, you know, this kind of meeting your expectations, and hopefully we can just go above and beyond. Okay, so let me now move to the next part because we're a bit rushing. So the next part of our session takes us to a bit of setting our house rules. Okay, we are starting a journey and how we are best going to accommodate each other and make sure that we are having the best out of this. So this part is where we're going to be setting our house rules, revising the code of conduct, and things like that. So how do we want to do this? How do we want to lead this? Okay, so we had, let me just tell you a bit of this, of how we were organizing this. You know, we have had more than 300 people, almost close to 400 who had enrolled for this program. And then we have had, I think you guys are all in the WhatsApp group, yes? So in the WhatsApp group, if I'm not mistaken, we're over 150 of you, right? So and now it's roughly 49 people in this team here. So I must say that it takes commitment to be a part of something like this, okay? And so I just want to commend you for making it to this session, okay? I just want to say, like, just tell yourself, you know, congratulations for being that awesome. So we really want to work with people that are reliable and people that can commit in as much as we are committed. And I must say that, you know, we have a whole team that is just happy to serve you guys, that you may just accomplish that wonderful goal. And we'll be happy if even if we have like one person, we want to reach as many of you, but if we have that one person who is serious and we're gonna go with that person until they get to that opportunity, like more confidently, boldly, and ready and knowledgeable and equipped, that will be a success for us. Okay, that will be a success for us. Maybe not to the funders, but for us, of course. So what I want to say is we want to work with people who can be reliable, and let's set some kind of order that we're going to work by so that we can rely on you and you can rely on us. Definitely you can rely on us, but we would like also to rely on you. Okay. So kindly share with us how you want this to happen. You know, the timing is set, the duration is set, the sessions are set, but maybe, you know, it might not be something that is workable for you or something. So let's work by our rules that we all agree on. Okay, how do we want to conduct during the Zoom sessions? We're going to be working virtually. We're going to be working online. We have a Google Classroom link and platform that is created for you to access all the learning materials and things like that. We hope that can be something you can work with. Okay, we have the WhatsApp group for all the interactions, but we had already created that to smoothen this, but maybe it might not be very suitable for you. So help us understand so that we can set some rules together and see how best we can work all the way. All right. And just let us know that we can rely on you. All right. So I'll give an example. For instance, when we share, let's say, evaluations to just kind of get your views, we would like to kind of hear from you. So your responsibility would be to access that short link and give us your feedback so that we can do better. Okay. So would expect of you to cooperate and do something about it. Okay. So let us know what are the things that you want us to roll with or to roll by together and get there. So Juliet says, and let's just speak up. Let's put our, you can raise up your hand and just share, and then we'll see how we can work on that. So Juliet says, is it possible to have the time adjusted to like 8 p.m. evening or early morning, like 6 a.m.? Wow. Day at times gets crazy. Okay, Juliet, which country are you from?
Hello, Felicia. I'm from Uganda. Sorry, my voice is husky. I have a cold.
Oh, sorry about
I'm
that.
from Uganda, and I was just requesting if it's a majority's favor, if it dig 8, because at times you're in the movement at 4 and you can't make it in time. A lot of noise. Just in case you've gone out to find something for a day.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Juliet. So Juliet is from Uganda. That is East African time. So I'll also let you know how we came up with these timings, because as you see, we are collaborating with, you've heard from Kira. Kira is based in the US. Kira, maybe you can share what time it is right now. So I think we are far apart by 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, it's 10:30 where we are, almost 10:30 in the morning.
Thank you. Yeah, so I think there are also people from the West Africa. I think with someone from Liberia or probably on the West, it could be 2 hours back. So we kind of considered all these factors to come up with a time zone that can work for majority of us, in case there is just that wide gap of hours. Melanie, I think Melanie's in the UK. I think they're 3 hours back. So all I'm trying to say is, okay, it's 14 hours in Liberia. Thank you, Monica. So all I'm trying to say is, let's share, and we'll give you an evaluation just to air. For those who have attended today, we'll make sure that you fill in your attendance at the end, and then we'll reach out to you to kind of hear your views, and maybe we'll kind of see how we can best come up with the time. But in case not, I hope you can find a way around it. And remember, it's just once a week for the professional session. And then the peer session, you can agree now with your team. Let's say you have a team of 4 or 5 people. You can decide a time that works best for the 5 of you. So that's easier than the whole class timing. So that'll be once a week that you have to sacrifice every week for the next 3-4 weeks, and we'll be done. So Okay. All right. So let me hear from you guys. Raise your hand and let's speak up. I just want to hear from you. How best can you commit? How best can you be reliable? What kind of things can we, do or create for you to have the best learning experience? Brian says, is it possible to notify participants when when sessions start via SMS, because some of us come from areas where network is not okay. Okay. So I think we are sending. Brian, where are you? Would you like to speak up? Which country are you in? I think we are also sending you by emails. So we are sending you on WhatsApp messages and then via emails, because some of you are out of, so the organizing team is based in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. We can.
Hello.
Yes, Brian.
Yes, I'm from Kigoma, Tanzania.
Okay. So that might not work for everyone who is, outside of Tanzania, like the normal SMS, but we make sure that we send you emails and WhatsApp. By the way, Google Classroom connects to your email. So when we send something there, it has to notify you on your email. So please, but also the times are fixed. You can put them on calendar and it will send you a reminder as well. Okay. Will the professional sessions be recorded and shared to those registered and unable to attend? So, okay, this will depend, because I understand that during the session, some can have internet problems. So we'll have the recorded sessions just, in place, just in case for that. But then you have to let us know that you have followed through the session and if there are any tasks to be shared. We said we are going to offer certificates at the end of the program, but that's upon, meeting the requirements, including attendance. So, or doing any task that the facilitators might give to you. So please just make sure that for those who are going to be a part of this program, you keep us in check, or if you have had internet issues, then we will know for sure. If you had something, then we'll know how to take care of that, so that we count you as, someone who's been following through. Okay. All right. Cyrus, I don't know if the hand is raised for this, or it was previously, it's been up for a while. If not for this, then please let me know if you want to speak. Cyrus, do you have something to say right now?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
He was speaking on the time issue, and
yes.
normally that law, I prefer this time, which is 1 p.m., which is 13 hours. It will be okay for us, because we having a network power in the evening time. The network can be fluctuating, can't get stable network. So my suggestion is I prefer the time, which is 13 hours for the session.
Okay. Thank you, Cyrus. Thank you. All right. So allow me to, if there are no any questions or suggestions, allow me to now move to the next part. So I have a few facilitators with me, but today I just invited them over to just join, but I don't know if they're ready to kind of maybe just greet you guys, but I know Melanie for sure is ready. So I just wanted to briefly introduce them, but we'll have their bios shared with you and more details about them and what sessions they'll be leading as we get on. So we are still compiling that. But don't worry, before you start the session on Tuesday, we'll have all those things in place. So you can have the face and the bio in place. So that's maybe Melanie, can you be the voice to represent facilitators? Just briefly, like what you're looking to, what you're looking forward to. Yeah, a bit about you and what you're looking for. Sorry to just call you surprisingly because I said don't worry about speaking today.
Yeah, that's fine, Felicia. Thank you. Well, I can't really speak for all the facilitators because I don't know who they are yet.
I know.
But as for me, I'm a specialist in employability and personal growth. And I have my own business where I work with young people and adults who are struggling to get onto the employment ladder, who lack the skills of employability and also lack the self-esteem and confidence and motivation to move into work. I'm a great advocate to working on the personal growth before we look at employability, because if we don't present ourselves with the best of who we are, then we struggle to be successful in the workplace. So it's about developing your personal growth so that you can move on to your employability journey in a more concise and positive way to achieve your goals and the dreams that you're looking for within the roles that you're looking for. So I'll be bringing all of that and much more to the sessions that I'll be facilitating.
Thank you so much, Melanie. Wonderful.
You're welcome.
Wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. And I hope our participants are excited to engage with you during our sessions. Okay, so let me, okay, we have a few more facilitators who are in the room with us, but I'm not sure if they're, Dr. Nema, would you like to say hi? You don't have to put your video on, but just maybe just to say hi and introduce yourself if you're able to. I know I'm a bit hijacking you, Dr. Nema, or if, yeah, I'm seeing we have Dr. Nema today, Susan. So any of you who might be okay to say hi and greet everyone before we move forward. Okay. So, okay, as I am.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Susan.
Yes. How are you, Felicia?
I am good. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for accepting the call and like surprising call.
Yeah, thank you so much. So my name is Susan, as Felicia just introduced me. I'm from Tanzania, and I have been working in the HR field for the past 10 years. I've had an opportunity to work with different organizations across different industries, such as banking, insurance, NGOs, fintech, consultation, and finally, I'm working in constructions at the moment. So looking forward to gain from the peers, but also from other facilitators, but also to me transfer knowledge to some of the people expecting to learn in this program. So it is a win-win situation that like I will gain from the people and they will gain from me as well. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Susan. And we are excited to engage more with you. Okay, so unfortunately, oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I was just saying that thank you, Susan, for the great introduction. Looking forward to meet up with you. And one facilitator of ours who was also in the room and is still in the room, but he has an emergency and might have to step out really soon, but you meet him. And now we have facilitators also coming from, who will be introduced by Kira. Kira, please, if you can.
Sure. We do have a couple of facilitators who are coming through the Institute and Lehigh and the network. I will be doing a session at the end of the last workshop on networking. So I will get an opportunity to talk with you directly then. We also have from Lehigh, Dr. Mark Ouellette, who is the director of ICAPE, which is the International Center for Academic and Professional English, and he is going to do a workshop on cover letters, on business professional writing, maximizing your CV, and other things related to communications, including email communications. And then Anthony Milia, who is one of our alumni from our Global Village program, has a business in digital marketing and branding. We'll be talking about how you can use digital marketing to brand yourself in the marketplace. And so he's also going to join me in the networking workshop to have some practical ways in which you can maximize your branding on digital media and on social media.
Thank you so much, Kira, for that. I hope our participants are also excited about those wonderful lead sessions. So let me now, we're done with this part. So I just thought I should just give you a bit of a sneak peek into facilitators. Don't worry, you'll get more about them. So let's now, we're almost coming to an end. So please stay tuned. So what's left on the agenda is just briefly to have a brief Q&A session, and we'd like for you to just, come on board. And for this session, I would just like to hand over to Kira, who will just help, please engage with if you have any questions, and then we'll all see how best we can address. And then the last bit of the session will be just announcements and any updates, and then we'll close. So stay put and let's wind up this together. Kira, handing over to you.
I'm sorry, Felicia. Was I supposed to do something in addition to what I did?
The Q&A to lead the Q&A session.
Sure. Okay. Do you want people to put questions in the chat?
Definitely, like those who wants to speak up or something, and yeah. For like maybe like 10 minutes. So if anyone, because we've just been, I know, engaging and talking, but if anyone has any question with regards to what we have covered or about the program. And we can use the chat. So I would, while you facilitate, I could just call out names if there are people who have questions. And if you want to speak up, you can raise your hand. Oh, my guess is we have covered everything.
You can also put questions if you clearly show them as questions, because the chat can get pretty full. If you put questions to the organizers in the WhatsApp group where they're clearly, marked as questions to the organizers, that might be the easiest way, because I know people will get off of this session and then they will think of a question, half an hour from now or tomorrow or the day after, and that can be a good way to do that. But because the chat will get very full of you talking to each other, make sure that you are directing, maybe put the @Nani or something like that, so that it's clearly a question about the program.
Okay, thanks, Kira. We'll do that then. All right. So people are saying they're absorbing everything for now. All right, Cyrus. There's a hand. Cyrus, would you like to speak up? I don't know if it's a question or it's from the previous session.
Hello.
Yes, Cyrus.
Yes. Thank you so much for the nice sessions and the nice presentations. My question goes to Kibas. She teach at a university in the United States, and my question is, she will be one of our workshop trainer, which will teach her about networking. networking is about teamwork. My question goes to for what is there any means people that in Africa, where personally are in West Africa, which is Liberia, just any means somebody can get the opportunity to have a scholarship within their school or NMA program?
Cyrus?
Hello?
Yes?
Are you getting me?
Yeah, can you go again with the question?
Yes, I'm Sarah S. Nanko from Liberia. My question goes to Sarah. She teaches at the University of the United Nations and also be at the founder of YADA. And my question goes to how can one get a scholarship within that institution?
Okay, I think I'm having a very hard time hearing you, Cyrus. But I think I am hearing part of your question, and that is about looking for opportunities for scholarships to study in the US. I think we can agree with this group that where we find resources for that in terms of sites that have information or postings for such opportunities, we can certainly share them for the group. But that's not the purpose of this group is not to individually try to find or coach people to get scholarships. Where that information is available, and there is a lot of information available on internet sites and applications and program, we can post those for the group. And I don't know if Chad is still on here, but there might certainly also be resource sites or directories that for government sponsored or partnership programs for that as well. So we can agree that when we find resources, we will post those.
Yeah, Kira, thanks. So there are a couple of different things. Certainly, as I mentioned in the chat, following along the embassy website in your respective countries and the social media accounts for those embassies will help keep you apprised of some of the opportunities for scholarships. The State Department and the U.S. government only has a couple of kind of full scholarship programs. Most people know the Fulbright program, which is a master's or doctorate program in the U.S. Each country has a certain number of slots each year for that program. So, but certainly by keeping an eye on the websites, that will let you know when the application period is open and when you can apply for those programs. The other thing that we also have, if you're within your respective countries, we usually have a program called Education USA. This is intended to help people identify colleges and universities in the US where they can study. It can be very confusing. We have over, I don't even know how many colleges and universities. I know we have something like 4,000 community colleges and probably at least that many universities in the US where you could apply. Education USA is a program to help you kind of locate the school that would be right for you, the degree program that would be right for you, but also walk through the application process and then eventually, kind of navigate the financial assistance part of going to school. So it's not a scholarship, but what it does is it kind of helps walk you through the process to help you find a school in the US to go to.
Thank you. I think, are there any questions? Thank you, Chad, for the elaboration. I hope Cyrus is answered. The There's someone who asked if is it too late for a new person to join the program, and I think I've responded to that. So we start officially on Tuesday. So if you think there's somebody who might benefit from this program, please let them know. The window is still open, but once we start, then that will be it. And then we'll commit with those ones who will be ready to be consistent throughout. I think, okay, I'm seeing no more questions, no hands. So perhaps everybody is just soaking in all the things we have shared. So let me now just call on announcements. Baraka. So Baraka is part of our team, Nani team, and one of the key people who have been working together to coordinate this. And let me just call on him for announcements, and then we close.
Yeah. Thank you, Felicia. So yeah, as just said, my name is Baraka. We've been in touch since the very first time you joined the program, and I have a few announcements to make. A few, because only four. I don't want to keep you waiting. Let me share my screen. So yeah, I have only 4 announcements, and one is about the attendance form. And we all know that after this program, you guys will be, certified. And the certification will be for only those who have complied to all the criteria for certification. And talking of one of the criteria for being certified after the program is your attendance to the sessions. All the sessions, peer-to-peer sessions, the professional and the coaching workshops. So immediately after each session, I'll be sharing a link in WhatsApp, Google Classroom, and even I'll be posting on the chat box during the sessions. So guys, make sure that you attend to those forms. Visit those links and fill your name. There's only a few data that we want from you. That's only your name, that's it from the forms. That's one. And the second thing is the introductory session evaluation form. So these two go hand in hand. The attendance form and the introductory session evaluation form. I'll be sharing them both same time. And the intention for having these introductory session evaluation forms is for you guys to assess the session, like how it went, like what do you like about the session, what went sideways, and what do you think you thought could be improved. It's all for us, to make the sessions better and create a better environment for you guys to learn. So yeah, if I send these links, the links to these forms, please guys comply and fill them. You'll only have 24 hours to do so, and immediately after the 24 hours, I'll close the collection of your submissions. Third is the next session. So this is also detailed in the info kit that we've been stressing about. The next session will happen on Tuesday at 4 p.m. East African time. So some of you have been reaching out asking what's that time in my time? So the easiest way to do that is try to convert that. We have Google. Google is make Google your best friend. You can paste that particular time to Google, and the time will be automatically converted to your time zone. So again, the next session will be on Tuesday at 4 p.m. East African time. Make sure guys you attend early as possible. And the session is going to be about knowing your unique worth, like knowing yourself. The facilitator will talk more about that. So don't miss, guys. And the last is these are just reminders. And I call them reminders because we've been stressing on these since the very first time you enrolled into the program. And one is it's about reading the info kit. So yeah, I've seen some of you have raised hands since Felicia asked at the beginning, like you've read the info kit. So for those who haven't, please, a lot of questions about this program have been answered in the info kit. So please, 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 the info kit contains only 5 pages. It takes like 5-10 minutes to complete the entire info kit. So please, guys, just spare some time to go through it for you to understand the program better. And second thing is the Google Classroom. I've seen a few of you have entered the Google Classroom, and most haven't yet. So, okay, the links, I'll keep sharing the links. I won't be tired sharing the links in the WhatsApp group, and I'll also share it in the chat box before this session closes. Enter the Google Classroom. That's where all the session materials will be posted. Because in WhatsApp the chats can be shaggy, and you won't even catch what was important. Everything is mixed up. Like the facilitators will be posting, like the organizers will be sharing their stuff. So it's all messed up in the WhatsApp group. So I still convince you guys to visit the Google Classroom. Enter your real name, the real name that you used while registering for the program. And yeah, the content there is very organized. Yeah, if we share anything, you get a notification in your emails. So yeah, I think I've stressed much on this. And the last is sharing your expectations. Yeah, we have a link that I keep sharing over and over to Google Jamboard. I've also shared the how-tos, like how to use the Jamboard. Some have shared the expectations, some haven't. So please, before the session on Tuesday, maybe please visit that link. I'll share again in the WhatsApp group. I'll share all the links. So visit the respective link to the Jamboard and share and post your expectations. In case you have any issues with regards to Google Classroom, Jamboard, and the rest, please feel free to reach me either personally, like I'm the administrator in the WhatsApp group, or you can even post a question in the WhatsApp group, as Kira said, to make us to keep us on alert. You may even tag us, like tag me and Nani, and we'll be quick to respond to your inquiries. That's it for my end for today, and I thank you all for attending today's session. Yeah, I think you had a blast and you gained something from this. Thank you very much, Felicia, and yeah, that's it for me. Handing back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Baraka. Okay, so someone asked, I think they have outlook.com. I think they will just reach out to you for the okay, maybe if you can stop sharing screen, Baraka, so that we can. Thank you so much. I think we should just give a round of applause to Baraka. I think all of you have been in touch with him since we started, the communication, the reminders, and so much. And we'll be seeing a lot of him throughout. He's very patient. He just said he's never gonna get tired of of sending you reminders. So please, let's encourage him throughout the process. Okay, so if you have any issue, I think Baraka is the right person to assist. So kindly familiarize yourself to work with him, but also you can reach out to me. You also might be able to, you might see a lot of also my interactions or pages, however easier that might be, where you see like maybe something is, your response is delayed or there is miscommunication. Please be quick to reach out and we'll be happy to assist. So yeah, okay, so let's help each other to make this wonderful experience for us all. And just one thing that I wanted also to touch on, please let's be observant of time. So we respect your time and we hope that you will also respect ours. So please show up for the sessions early. We'll just start on dot. So whether you have joined 15 minutes later, 10, 5, we'll start on dot with what's on the agenda and carry on, but also would be hoping that, you know, you also be there to kind of have the most of it. So let's observe time. But another thing that I will also urge you is to never stop engaging and participate. Some of you said you want to practice your communication skills. So the best way to practice your communication skills is how to, you know, how you speak, it can be hard, but just encourage yourself and just throw yourself out there and speak. And then actually these are the safe platforms to kind of speak where I cannot say you will not be judged, but might be safe to still, you know, air your voice. But also, going to create for you like these breakout sessions or peer sessions, smaller groups where like you're 5, you're 6, you're 3, so that you can be open and a bit vulnerable to share. And that way you can practice, you know, hearing your ideas out and you know, hear others talk as well. So please, I'd like to encourage you, let's do more of that. Let's participate, use the chat, use your voice and things like that. So that's all. And I think we have now reached the end. So if there are any, now I'll just be taking, if there are any chats, to just, if there's one word you want to describe this session today. So there's 42 of us, 42 of us. So before we leave, I want you to use one word to describe how this this session today, how it was. Okay, and I just want to see those, and I'll be reading as quick as Juliet, amazing, Melanie, awesome. Okay, there is 42 of us, guys. You can do better than that. Engaging, fantastic, interactive. Okay, it's going too quickly. Promising, superb. It was great. Okay, intriguing, magnificent, insightful. Thank you, everyone. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. One word to describe the event today. Okay, interactive. Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Oh, I love the diversity. Okay, promising, amazing. Thank you so much. So last but not least is I would like to, you know, just thank you all. It's appreciation to all our participants who have made it. As I said, you're amazing showing up. We wouldn't have this without you. So thank you so much for making the time and the sacrifice and everything just to be here, but also for your engagement. And then I would like to thank our facilitators who were able to come on board and join us. Thank you so much. And it was really great to just have you around. Thank you. And also I would like to say thanks to Yakoka Institute, Kira representing for making it happen. And last but not least, okay, last but not least, the most important, okay? So the host of the room, yes, Chad Morris, all the way from the US Embassy office. Thank you so much for being the voice and being here. It's really encouraging. It was great to hear you and to have you with us. Thank you so much. And of course, for Mimi Nani, on behalf of Mimi Nani, the team, Baraka, Jacqueline, thank you so much for your presence and your participation and just to make sure that this happens successfully. So I wish you the best and let's meet on Tuesday, 16 hours East African time. And meanwhile, like in the middle of that, we'll be engaging, we'll be sharing, there'll be a lot shared with you. Please take time, process, and let's keep on. Until then, I wish you the best. Thank you so much for your interactions. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you all. We have reached the end now. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.